Yeah, so give me a second. Let me buckle up so I don't look like I'm breaking the law on camera. So good to see you. Are you both recording?
Yeah.
All right. Well, so the big thing is we're talking about the need this day. This is the first theme for our trip here at SLS 2020. And, a big part of recognizing the need for evangelization is building like a counterculture. Like, it's not just about convincing people of good ideas, but building that sense of community, but also like a thriving culture has art. It has beauty. It creates new works of art. It inspires the imagination. And that's what I love about this FOCUS conference is it's not just like we're going to sit down and hear a lecture on good ideas. And of course we recognize that people wouldn't go to that. There's a whole exciting thing. You see tons of stuff, and you guys have been seeing this, right? Where we have Catholic products, we have, Catholic musicians, Catholic artists, all coming together and really building that counterculture that's centered on Jesus Christ. I think that's a big part of what we need to do. And the other reality is I was talking about it a little bit before. What was it? I was trying to think the other question for today. How does one become a disciple? So the big thing is, the question is like, how does one become a disciple of Jesus Christ, right? So we recognize that being a disciple, having a relationship with the Lord, is the gift of God's grace. That God comes to us first before we're justified, before we're perfect. He comes to us, and He comes to us in our weakness, and He perfects us. He transforms us from within through the sacraments and through faith. And there often has to be a moment where we make a decision to live completely for Christ. And big events like this, kind of mountaintop experiences, are incredibly important because they help people make that radical decision that Jesus is the center of their life, that everything else is secondary to Jesus. And that often happens at these kinds of events. So as people are encountering this online, I hope also they can pray for us, all the kids all the students who've come on this trip, all the adults that have come on this trip, all the missionaries, just that they'll be renewed and they'll encounter Jesus Christ. So another part is the mission statement of ECU Newman is to lead the students to encounter with Jesus Christ, to help them discern their mission and vocation through an encounter with Jesus Christ. That's the central principle of everything we do at ECU Newman, to help them encounter Jesus Christ so to discover their mission and vocation. All right? Cool? That's good.
Thank you for